wanted to put something in that little black spot.
Okay. Video captures for that. What mic is it? It must be the camera.
Yes,
right?
it has to be camera because there's no mic on that.
Yes, there is.
There
actually,
is?
Yep.
Oh, well, we don't want that.
Well, if you're not telling it to do it, it won't.
Right, that's exactly what I was saying, is we have to make sure it's picking up for the right one.
So window capture, this one is for that. Okay. I need to add another audio. So you actually weren't capturing
Sound?
sound. The sound that we were seeing down here was your desktop audio, I think. Okay, yeah, that's. So try talking.
I am talking.
So as long as it doesn't go up into the yellow, it can go a little bit into the yellow, but you want to keep this. You can change this slider to change the sensitivity. So,
Okay.
like, I guess a little bit in the yellow is okay, but you don't want to. You definitely don't want to go.
Yeah, you don't want to like peek the mic.
Yeah. So
I am gonna have to touch on this so you can watch it on your phone.
okay, but
We're gonna have to like make it.
you definitely want to see if you're also capturing game audio.
Yeah, but like I said, there's the only way to do that is. So, do I have to click the button or? I don't hear anything right now.
Should you be?
I don't know. Should I?
Well, is there any sound coming from Endless right now?
Yeah, but it's at 1. Maybe I'll have to turn it up a little bit. I don't understand. Endless should pop up. Why is there 2? I don't get this. Endless pops up right here. Where to go?
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Oh my gosh, Gogo, shut up. That's another thing, like, should I just stick them in the bedroom?
No.
Current viewers? Why does it say 1?
Because we were watching. Tell me if you can hear anything.
No.
The real revolutionaries.
Nope. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, you're actually really cute.
No, that's you, actually.
How about now?
No. Again, Endless Online is on 1. But
Wait, oh.
yeah!
Yeah, I can hear it.
I hear that one!
Is that pretty loud?
No, it's actually decent.
Okay.
Yeah, it's decent.
Alright. So, tell me if you can hear Endless. Can you hear Endless?
No. Open volume control. It's on 1 though, that's the problem.
I don't know.
What do you mean I don't know?
I mean, I don't know why it's not showing up in your audio.
That's so Like, did it freeze? Put your mouse over here. Oh, no, it didn't freeze.
Is there audio that should be playing in Endless right now?
Yeah. Open volume exit. Or sound control. Something. It should be like that. There should be Endless Online that pops up too.
Yeah, it's not.
Checking on all the check marks.
Chicken on the chicken.
Oh, good job. Guess I don't need it. It just would have been nice to have.
Try restarting Endless.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to stop the.
Why would I just? Why would I do that?
Go ahead and try it. See what happens. Okay.
That is a Q. That is not a G. How do I read so good?
Read? I thought you were typing.
Oh yeah. I have more than one problem. Oh, I can hear it.
You can?
I can hear it, but should I have it louder? I
Hey,
don't know.
hold on.
Yeah, does it pop up now?
Yep.
Yeah, see? Okay, well, no, that is dangerous. You don't know
20?
how, no. I want you to do like 4.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's that bad. Did you see where you slid it up from? You slid it up for 1, and I could still hear that pretty good. Like, the volume on here is intense.
Yeah, okay. 5 is the best I can get.
I have to click back on Endless, otherwise it doesn't register. Yeah, that's not bad. Until someone PMs me like,
So
but I can't hear my voice. I don't hear myself.
That's fine. You're not going to. I'm not sure what this is. Yep.
Thanks.
Sorry.
That was so nice.
That's
my ear. You're right. That is my ear.
No, I'm checking. It's picking up. This is the mic on the headphones. You don't want that. I'm going to disable it.
Let's just punch you in the face. Let's see if it worked.
Here, let me just slap you around a little. Okay. Desktop audio. You don't want that. Okay.
Can you zoom out a little more on my face too? Just like a little bit.
Zoom out?
Yeah. Where's the thingy? This right?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Create new. Something like
Audio.
that.
Try that. That should record in this. Theoretically.
Who's that? Can you put that scroll over him? What's that say? Lamu sub? Okay, that guy is such a hacker.
Is he?
Yeah. He cannot have those goggles. He can't have that flown sword, and he can't have those boots. There's literally no way for him to have it.
Ooh. Yeah, we might just have to leave you.
Yeah, you can't even access that stuff until you get off of this map, which you very specifically have to go to a boat and exit through a NPC. So that guy was such a hacker.
Hmm. Why is this not working?
What is it you're trying to do? Sorry. Something about the sound?
Um,
Ooh.
really stand out. I'm trying to record your endless audio.
And it's not recording?
I don't know. I don't think so. But go ahead and just continue the live stream. I'm going to have to watch it from my phone.
Okay, I'm also going to make it private. I mean, I
Public?
I don't know how to make it public. I don't know how to share the link. I really don't.
Go to edit.
Okay.
There you go. Am I even subscribed to you?
I have no idea. Are you on it now?
No, I'm still working.
I don't know how well my sound is working. it went to 2 for really fast, and then it went down to 1.
For what?
The view count. The view count went up to 2, and then it went down to 1. Is it giving you trouble?
No, I haven't even found it yet. I'm trying to look for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, what if you jump on Discord? I'm going to send this to you.
Oh, hold on.
Well, I need to know if the link works, though, right?
Oh, sure, but I mean, I'm just trying to find your channel.
Exactly.
Which I should be subscribed, right?
I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to send this to your Discord, and you tell me what it does.
It says invalid invite.
What?
Invite expired.
It expired? What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. Are you getting the right thing? Hold on. And you clicked on YouTube?
Yeah, so they clicked on the link.
No, that's a Discord. No, don't click on the Discord. Look, it's gone. Boom.
Oh, wow, that was quick.
YouTube.
It says I need YouTube Studio.
What?
That's not what I want. What's the name of your channel?
Blings Guild House.
Here. Okay, it says you're live.
It says I'm live and you can see me. Can you hear me? How well?
Oh, hold on.
It says I'm live and you can see me. Can you hear me? How well? Ah! Working!
I'm not hearing any game audio.
Wait.
You're definitely going to want to turn your audio down.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
You can hear the hitting.
Oh, no, I can't.
Okay. Well. But you can't hear any of that? The hitting?
Nope. You're on TV,
Okay.
Kristen.
Yes, I am. I know.
No, wait, look.
What do you mean, look? You're in the next room.
Yeah.
Yep, there I am.
And then you're about to leave.
Yeah. Let's go back to my chair now. What do you mean, look? You're in the next room. I don't know if I should just start over or...
Oh.
I'm afraid if I lose it, I can't get it back. No one's answering me in Discord. I don't know if I should just start over or... I think I'll restart over. I'm afraid if I lose it, I can't get it back. So what happens if I go to private and save it? Did that end it?
Yes.
It did.
said this video is private.
So, do you think I could start from another point? Oh my gosh, Coco, really? Do you have to? Like, for reals? Okay. So, I don't know. Do you think I can just start it and then it'll start recording from there? Or do you think it takes, like, the whole thing?
Say that again?
Do you think that if I make it public right now, if I make it public, do you think it'll start from that point? Or do you think that, like, everything up until this point will be recorded?
No, basically, if you remake it public, it should just start like immediately as soon as you do that.
Okay. Alright, hi everyone, this is Bling. So I decided, since I make so much content on Endless Online, I don't have anything to back it up. Like, what is Endless Online? New players totally wouldn't know what it is, or new viewers, so I'm gonna play it. And since there are so many tutorials on how to play or reviews, I kind of want to try to do something different where I will be playing Endless Online, but I will also try to somehow cram in the past 15 years into it. So let's get started. Yeah, totally. Okay, I think this is a pretty good part to start at. Point. So creating a character, as you can see, you can be a male or female. And it automatically starts off with brown hair, but you can go through many different colors. It's worth pointing out also, this is my very first live stream, so we'll see how this goes over. There's also plenty of different hairstyles to choose from. And you have 4 different skin colors. Now, I have a character named Bling Queen, and obviously that's already taken, but I want to show you guys if I do this, oh, it already exists, so I can't do that. But it's also worth noting that I believe it's 12 is the limit for how many letters you can have in here. So your character cannot have a name longer than 12 letters. Like right here, you see Blings Guild H. That's as far as it would let me go. I can hear you in the background. Alright, so here we are on what we would call Noob Island. Ah, good memories. So, here's my little chest. This is always here. It always has outfits in there. I'm going to click on it. Oh, look at that. I'm dressed. And we have an NPC here called Mommy. So, I'm just going to run around and do the basic play, which is kill stuff, right? We got Deba, and I can't read your name. This is also a nice little feature. If you hold your mouse over a player, their username will pop up. And let's see, your little chat bubble. Hi. Let's go over to these goats. So, yeah, it takes a while to kill things. If I go over here, down to the little notepad, I am level 0. My name is displayed. I am not a part of the guild. It tells me how much I can carry, so on and so forth. So, I'm just going to run around and kill stuff while I do a little explaining of Endless Online. Oh, he's going to get that pig. We'll let him do that. So, gosh, there's so much to explain in this game. Basically, it's a 2D massive role-playing game, right? And something to add on is this was marked as being out in 2003, and yet it's still being played in 2020. Now, if I go onto the online list, wow, 40 people on. Oh my goodness. And I can scroll down and see everybody who's currently online. And if I click on this little icon, it's probably not obvious what's happening, but I'll try to explain it as I click on them. Now, this little friend with a check mark, that says friends online. So this guy, I don't know who he is, but he's on my friends list. So if I said Bling Queen, I'm going to add myself. Anyways, you can add, and there's the X, which is your ignore list, right? So if I had somebody that's online, let's pick somebody on top. Alpha. Let's use Alpha as the guinea pig. Now, hopefully the camera will pick that up, but right here, the name is actually lit up. And this is dim, more of a dim color, which indicates that they are offline and Alpha is online. Now, as you saw before, there was nothing, but now Alpha, I can see, is online. And we're going to click on that little icon again. Now, this means admin. There are no admins on currently, but if there were, that's where they would show up at. What are we? Okay, so now we're back to the online list. There is actually a little slot missing. This is interesting. I didn't know this before, but if you're not a part of a guild, then it doesn't show up. But if you are a part of a guild, then it does. How interesting. So normally, if I were to click on that, there's a fourth option, or fourth tab, I guess you could call it. And that would show all my guild players who are online, my guild mates. Like, let's say, for example, whatever DMT is, there's a lot of people on that one. My camera's a little off. I don't know, is it easier to move this way? I'm still in the setup process. Anyways, let's say I was in TC, the cloth. Then that would show up, but that tab's not there. So let's go back to explaining the game a little bit more. Like I said, to keep it simple, it's a 2D massive online role-playing game. I would say at the top, when it was at its prime, maybe about 5,000 players were online. Depending on who you talk to, other people remember different numbers. Some people say 3,000. Some people are like, no, what are you talking about? It never reached that high. It was only 500. I'm pretty sure I remember at least 3,000 people, because if you click on this, remember, this tells you how many people is online. So it would say 3,000, 5,000, whatever the number was back then. But that's what I remember, and I started playing this in maybe 2005, and this is marked as being played, being up and running in 2003. And this has a lot of interesting story to it. I could say this has been up since 2003, and it's still being played in 2020, but what you didn't know is the actual main game is no longer available. This is actually a private server, because the main game is no longer available, and the original... Ooh, I leveled up. Did you guys see that? I wasn't even trying to. Man, that went pretty fast. So I'm going to take a pause. We're going to pause, and I'm going to explain what just happened. For leveling up, you have strength, int, wisdom. Aggie, I think that's avoiding. Kanacha, I have no idea. Oh, hi, errors. So someone had asked, is it worth playing again? I would definitely say so. A lot of people, you know, they play for nostalgia and errors. What am I recording with? OBS, that's what I'm recording with. Thank you, errors. That's going to be very useful for next time. This is the very first time I ever did a live stream, so still trying to learn all of this. But thank you. I am going to apply that next time. So we're going to go back to strength. I'm going to put this up. Do you want to train? Yes, I do. You're going to only get 3. You will only ever get 3 every time you level up. It does not matter if you're level 132. You still only get 3. And the grind in this game is pretty tough. In the beginning, it's not so much, but it it definitely takes its toll on you after a while. Like, I'm on a place called Tutorial Island, and because of all these quests, I can level up to 4 pretty quickly. Now, there used to be a level lock where you cannot leave this island until you were level 3 or 4. I don't remember which one it was. But it was locked until you could leave. Now, I'm going to walk us over to the boat real fast so we can see how we would leave this island. I'm not actually going to leave, although I could. Remember, I did say it used to have a level lock that is no longer there. I could just walk right off this island if I wanted to, but I'm just going to kind of show off the maps here. Let me try to go back to explaining. Again, this is marked as being released in 2003. I think people actually started playing it in 2004, though, if I'm correct about that. And I started about 2005. I believe I was maybe around 12. And there were at most 10 admins. At least there's 10 people accredited in the little credit section that goes up. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. But there's a section that lists all the admins, and there are 10 names. Vult-r is the original creator of this game. He is no longer around. Again, I'm going to pause there. I'm going to go to this guy. Normally, you would talk to him and say, yes, I'm ready to head out. But again, we're not going to go there yet. So Vult-r is the original creator of this game, but he's no longer around. There is a YouTube video. Let me jump over to that real fast so I can read off the name. This is important. And it's a very interesting video. Okay, Arnold van der Host. Now, this guy's important because he is supposedly the actual creator, Vult-r, but there's been debates on is it really him or not. Honestly, I think it is. This video that is posted is labeled Endless Online Done, January 1st, 2014, and that sounds pretty correct to me when this game stopped, like, being up and running. Because in 2015, this private server was created. And this is now known as main clone. Main is no longer up and available. You can only play on clone. But if we... Oh, there's people coming. But if it wasn't for... I'm going to name one of the 4. His name is Sausage. This is his server. He's the one that does things for this server, mainly around Halloween and Christmas. So there will be a Halloween event, most likely. I've been playing this server since 2015 when it first went up, and I actually didn't play in October of that year, but I did play in December. I did have the Christmas event, but I didn't have the Halloween event. But every single year since that point, there has been a Halloween and Christmas event. That's like the only kind of update we get, but it's not an actual update. I mean, it's very temporary, and then it's taken away. It's up for 1 week, and then it's taken away. If you were to YouTube Endless Online Events, those would show up. So everybody right now is anticipating the Halloween event. It's very close to coming. Let's see. Today is October the 21st. Not for much longer, though. It's almost 12 a.m. here. So if Halloween's on the 31st, then I would estimate the 25th or the 26th will be the Halloween event. And like I said, he has yet to be able to put that up, so it's most likely going to happen. I've made many notes here on what I'm going to talk about, and I kind of keep jumping around. So basically, 2003, Vult-r. He owned it, he created it, he had a team, everyone's playing. It's hard to see where the peak of it was at, what year. I'm going to say about 2007 or 2008, because I was in middle school at that point, and the servers were so packed back then. It was so hard to get on.
is ridiculous, right? I can't tell you how many times I tried to log on and would disconnect because it was just like a system overload. In fact, I believe that it was so packed to the point where the servers just went down. And I'm not sure what the whole process is, but the server had to be upgraded in order to handle more people being on it. This is at least what I remember. Oh, why did I take on a snake? These guys are pretty strong. Okay, so that's what I remember from... Trying to think how old I was back then. Okay, I was yet in high school, so about, like I said, 13 at that point. Yeah, at that point in time, I was about 13. And that's what I remember. A lot of the players are younger players in mid-20s, early 30s. Some more, some less, but I would say vast majority of the players are like mid to late 20s. And maybe about 10 to 15% would be 30s or more. Basically, everyone's pretty close in age. There's so many things I want to touch on. Oh, goodness. Touch base on it for, like, where to start. I wanted to kind of give an overview on the whole game itself. I know I keep jumping around. Let's start with admins, I guess. Are all the original admins active? No, they're not. Remember, vult-r's the creator. He's gone. He has not been seen since probably this video, which supposedly is him. I think it is. So that's 2014. I think the last active admin was Sakura, who I believe did mostly art. It's possible she worked on other things, but she was mostly known for art. She was pretty active, but basically one by one all the admins started to disappear, and she was kind of left to handle it by herself, which eventually she disappeared too. Like I said, there is so much history in Endless Online. I don't know how to even cover it all. There was a point where there was a really bad duplication, which kind of destroyed Endless Online's economy. I better heal. I'm dying here. Yeah, it just absolutely destroyed Endless Online. I say economy, but it really was like the whole game. Things were just crazy. On top of that, there were botters. It got pretty destroyed. And the admins did take notice. This is before they completely disappeared. They did take notice, and they decided on doing a reset. There were 2 different resets from what I could remember. Now, there could be more. This is just what I very specifically remember. There was a gold wipe. Who's this random person? Okay, there was a gold wipe, so people weren't too happy about that, obviously. And then, to make it worse, there was a character wipe. So every single character was just cleared. That really did Endless Online in. I mean, a lot of people quit after that point. Some people restarted. I just so happened to be able to get my name back. Here's another interesting thing. Although the main person that created this is no longer around, we still have Sausage. Sausage managed to actually get the whole entire database and transfer it over, so all those original accounts that were created after the wipe are still, well, they were still available, but I think last year or the year before they were wiped. But, I mean, still, for a good 3 years, they were just kind of hanging out. But people were claiming them, and it was most likely that those people weren't going to come back, so they just did a character wipe on those names that were not claimed. Also, there was password reset that was taken away. I'm doing more talking than playing, aren't I? There was a password reset that was password reset that was taken away. Basically, you made a ticket and they would help you get in. But the thing is, you would have to remember your password. If you couldn't remember your password, you aren't getting back in, right? So that was kind of a sting for some people. They're like, oh, I know my username, I just don't know my password, I need help. Now, some people did manage to get their account back, I guess depending on who they talk to. Now, there's 4 different admins. You have Sausage, who is the main admin, Game Master. And then you have Plasma Star, who is, what I can tell, one of the most active currently. I wonder if he's on. This is usually for the time frame where I'm at. This is usually where he comes on. No, he's not. In fact, I don't think there's anybody on right now, this admin. But Plasma Star is the one I see the most. Sausage is very rare for coming on. I don't blame him. There's not much on here to do, but he still keeps the game up and running. And then you have, I'm going to say Sorty, but I know I'm not pronouncing it right. There is a correct way to pronounce it. I don't remember. It's like Shorde. I don't know. I tried. And then last is Blalozor, which many people I'm sure will say blow. But apparently it's pronounced blah, not blow. So those are our 4 main active admins. The question is, how active? I don't know. Plasma Star is the one I see on most. But honestly, it rotates on, like... I love the nostalgia this game gives me, too. Especially when I'm playing... Sorry, I'm reading the comment section. I just totally get pulled away. So if I listen to a specific song while I'm playing this game, I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally remember hearing this song while playing this. And it's just like a throwback. Especially now that it's fall. I remember playing Endless Online, listening to, I think it's called Photograph by, who is it, Nickelback? Listening to that song and also Wake Me Up When September Ends and just staring at the window and watching the leaves fall. That's like a big memory for me. So, yes, a lot of people still play this game for nostalgia. Now, again, let's check the online list. Let's see who's online. 39 people. That's understandable for me. It's 11:30 p.m. That's normal. On weekends, this usually tends to get about 70 to 80 people. Every once in a while, it does hit 100. Look at this photograph. No, don't make me sing it. And again, there's so many tutorials on this on how to play and what to do and where to go, where I just kind of want to give like a briefing of history. I'm probably not doing so good at it, but like I'm just jumping around. So you got 4 active admins. I would say Plasma Star is the most active. I think Sorty would be second most active, but honestly, it swaps around. And I can only say that for the time frame that I'm awake. I don't know who's on after I'm sleeping. And it kind of alternates around. Like when I very first started playing in 2015, actually, all 4 of them were very active back then. And then it kind of changed around, where it was more Sorty and Blalozor. And Plasma was kind of hit and miss, but yeah, I just noticed throughout the years it changes, which, yeah, that's totally understandable. You know, these are actual people that have lives, and they're doing their own thing, and they can't be on 24/7. So, yes, we do have active admins. They're just not like super amazing active, whatever that would be. But yeah, there's still 4 of them. That's pretty good. There's plenty of other private servers, too. The only thing with that is they do good for a while and then not so much after that. Like, the biggest one is, well, it was currently Stavis server. I think it was just called, oh, Rewind. Okay, it's called Rewind. That was doing incredible for a while. But last I checked, then this is like probably last month, it had no players on it, but I think they were still doing updates. There's Bones Underground, which I believe is the biggest competition right now for main clone. I remember correctly. I don't play a lot of servers. In fact, I'm pretty dedicated to this one. Although I have jumped on Rewind, I even did a video on that, and I did a little review on it. That's somewhere in my videos if you were interested in checking that out. As for Underground, I popped on it maybe last month or the month before. It's okay. It didn't strike my interest, but a lot of people love that game. Let's see. You know, I think now I'll do Simplicity. Talking about the simplicity of this game. It's very easy to look at. I mean, honestly, I love this style because it's like looking at a Game Boy. I mean, I'm totally thrown back. It's like playing Pokemon Red again. Look at this. I love the like pixel art style here. And I would say most people play because of nostalgia. I was even asking around earlier, why would you play Endless Online? What is it for you? And people are like, it's definitely nostalgia. I mean, you have other games like Assassin's Creed. Okay, amazing graphics. That is a nice thing to look at compared to this. Honestly, I think only the 90 kids can really appreciate this. Just because we were there and we saw that transition from like this being the main graphics to more advanced things. There was also RuneScape back in the day, which I am told this is heavily based off of. Like a lot of... Oh no, there's another one. Oh, what was it called? I'm not going to remember what it's called, but somebody else said it was based off of something else. There's a lot of similarities you can see, so that's kind of neat. Ah, I should let him kill that pig. I should go do a quest. Let's Collector. I'm going to click on Collector. It's hard collecting goat horns. Okay, he said 2 goat horns. Let's see if he actually meant it, though. Ha! No. He means 6. Oh, apparently I have 3? Alright. That's something Endless is very well known for. The dialogue. Like, if you can catch it, you'll read something, and then you'll go to check your quest and be like, wait a minute, that's a completely different number than what you told me. So, again, what do you say? 2 or 3 goat horns? And now I find out it's actually 6. So, yeah, there's a lot of things like that in Endless Online. Let's see if I can find more goat horns. I would say one of the biggest things for me, too, playing this game, is definitely the nostalgia. I want to say 12 when I first started playing. I remember my sister was searching around for free games, and what do you know, this one pops up. So I was kind of watching her play, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, I like that. And I have 2 biggest memories of when I first saw Endless Online. One was the swamp, which is like down where Reapers down where the Reapers is. And another is, I'm going to say it was near the ice caves, because I remember seeing snow on the map, and I think penguins. That's like my first memories of Endless Online. And I know it was Christmas time too, because if I just close my eyes, I can see that Christmas sign popped up. I'm like, oh, I remember that. And that's another cool thing Sausage does. He actually grabs the Christmas map and he puts it up for Avon. He also created a new map, which is called Land of Dolls. Doll Land, Land of Dolls, something of that sort, where it's just completely covered in snow, and there's these little dolls running around. You kill them, and you can get some really cool drops, like Devil, Cook, Turtle. Did I say Turtle? I mean Devil? I don't think you can get Devil. Never mind that one. Okay, but Panda and Turtle for sure. They're on lure, and if you don't know what that means you can actually share it. There are some things in this game, like this apple. This apple is lore. Okay, watch. I'm going to put this apple down. Oh, I can't drop it. Yeah, that's basically what a lore item does. What? I'm thinking of making a girl character. Reading the comments again. Yeah, gold digging is pretty big on Endless Online too. You can't tell who's a boy, who's a girl, right? It's always send pics or it didn't happen. Oh no, I died. I'm not paying attention. I'm just like talking my head off here. Okay, let me eat some more apples. I don't know if you guys caught that, but when you start this game, you're automatically given 10 apples. Just 10 random shiny apples for health. That was a nice little add-on. What do I got? 3 horns still. Wait, awesome, awesome. Okay, so one of the not so great things that Endless Online is also known for is drop rates. They're terrible. My husband won't play with me because the drop rates are so bad. And you can see I just kind of been running around killing stuff for quite a while, and I'm not getting very many drops. What am I at? Okay, I'm level 1. Oh, let me explain more of this screen. So you got gold, right? Gold count. This is your gold bag. EXP. I have 1,030. Oh, I have that. That's what I already have. And T, N, L, till next level. TNL, next level, so that means I need to get 34 more experience points. Let me go to chat log. Let me just stare at the screen. Okay, system. What I'm doing is I'm checking how much experience points each monster gives. What's a pig? He gives me 10. So you saw I gained 10. I go back here and look at that. It went down. Let's kill this guy. Oh, he went down again. Now I only need 12 more before I'm level 2. Okay, so back to the Halloween event. I know I'm just jumping around, but it's like... oh, I leveled up again. Alright, level 2. Again, we're going to put that in strength because I need that, right? This is... You see my character doing this random angry face? Yes, there are emotions you can do on the number keypads. I am currently not doing that. Look, my hands are up here. I am not touching the keyboard. I noticed that something else Endless Online does. It glitches out a lot. And sometimes your character will just walk. Just keep walking. Again, you don't have to be touching the keyboard. It just does its own thing. But since we're doing emotions, let's see. Let's see what number 7 does. Hearts. I already know it's hearts. Oh! It won't let me do it. You know what? I might have to close out Endless Online. Oh! Never mind. Okay. 7. Hearts. 8. I always called it the dancing banana, but I guess it's more of a moon. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a moon or is that a banana? I guess it's a moon. It makes sense if it's a moon because Endless Online's logo is a moon. But still, a dancing banana. Okay, the news sign, disgust. I guess that would be disgust. This is yawning. Love, of course. Number 4, that's cursing, swearing, angry, whatever you want to call it. Confusion. Exclamation marks. So like surprised. Happy. Happy sun face. Cool happy sun face because he got sunglasses on. Anger, again, or frustration. I guess frustration is more accurate. See, like that would be more anger. And that's more frustration. Look at that face. Look at those eyebrows on her. Oh my goodness. She's mad. Don't want to mess with her. Oh, now she's crying. And some people don't know about the 2 bottom ones. You're a legend? An arena legend? I never was good at arena. I mean, I'm good sometimes, but not all the time. This is the sticking your tongue out face. So that's number 0, and the dot is actually 1, 2, which... Pigs, get out of the way! You're ruining it! Oh my goodness. You see that? They're like photobombing me. Totally. Oh, she's blushing. That's so cute. Okay, where did okay, Halloween event. That's what I was gonna talk about. Yes, that is very soon coming up. Probably next week. It's most likely gonna start next week. That's the thing. We don't know usually what the exact date is, but Sausage usually does it 1 week before. It's usually, from what I've examined from the past 4 years of playing this server, when he puts it up, it's usually just goes for 1 week. And it's usually over November 1st or November 2nd. Not always. Again, it's always changing. It's different. I can just tell you, it'll probably be up for a week, which is going to start next week. Maybe he'll surprise us and do this Saturday. I don't know. And nobody tells you these things, okay? They don't update the website, so you don't know. You have to log on, or you have to be like, yo, log on. Guess what's happening right now? The Halloween event. That is the only way to know. Which, if you're like, well, where is it? It's an even. It's an even square. Okay, I should probably, like, actually kill goats, because I have 3, and you know that the drop rates are absolutely horrible. So, let me keep on that. Community. Let's talk about community real fast. This was such an interesting question. I wrote this down, okay? Someone answered, and I want to read it. Yes, I actually took notes. I went around talking to people, and I was taking notes for what they were telling me on questions I asked. Okay, my question was, what's the best and worst thing about Endless Online? Oh my gosh, a goat horn! I didn't even notice that. Did I get that drop? Let's see. This is a cool thing. I don't know if I dropped that goat horn, but I can actually go back and see if I did. Yes, NPC dropped 1 goat horn. Although if there's another player on the map, that's also going to show up as something dropped. But I was able to pick that up right away, which wasn't locked. Usually items that fall from your kill are locked, and you can't pick it up. I mean, other people can't pick it up for a good 30 seconds maybe. I think it's about 30 seconds or a minute. Like, let's say that, oh, man. I was actually going to follow him around and see if he would get a drop and try to pick it up before he did, but it won't work. There's a little thing on the bottom that pops up saying, this item is protected by so-and-so. This person right here, his name is Meat. I think it's Meat. Ah, it is Meat. Good username. So his name is Meat, and if I was to try to pick up his item, I would get a little message on the bottom saying, this item is protected by Meat. Cannot pick it up. Or something of that effect. I made a little comic strip. If you don't know anything about my YouTube channel, I actually make content of Endless Online. That is literally all it's dedicated to. My blanket fell down. Or did you take it? I'm distracted here. Anyways, that's like the only thing I make it for. And I like to draw, kind of like an anime style or a comic, and I voice act them, and I just make so much fun of Endless Online, and I have already done one on drop rates, definitely. And what was the latest one I did? I think it was making fun of that glitch that happens where you get a drop, you pick it up, and then it disappears. Where did it go? I don't know. The game doesn't tell you. Well, apparently, if you log out and log back in, it shows up. Again, one of the many bugs Endless Online has. It's a good game. It's a good game. It just has a lot of owie spots, as I call it. A lot of owies. What was I talking? Community. I was going to talk on community. Okay, so yeah, community is kind of the best and worst thing about Endless Online. You're like, what are you talking about? How does that make sense? I don't know. Basically, there's a lot of toxic people. Like, you guys probably can't read Globe, but there's nothing interesting being said on there. But yeah, there's a lot of toxic people, but there's also a lot of good people, a lot of good friends. I've made some pretty good friends on Endless Online who I really like and enjoy. And it can be toxic, but it's also really fun to be around. People are interesting. I would say a huge part of this game is definitely the community and talking to other people and just... Coco! My dog. He's an old man. He likes to complain a lot. He likes to remind me that he's old. Go lay down. Coco, go lay down. 1 minute. Hey, go lay down. Go. Boleh tak? Thank you. Here's something that somebody said. Now, I was quoting people. I'm not going to say who said them, but I just thought it was interesting. Somebody said, Endless Online attracts unique people. It has a unique player base, including non-gamers. Okay, so you don't even have to be a gamer to play this game. Really, you don't. I mean, there are definitely a lot of customizations. You could totally play this, as someone put it, as like a social fashion show RPG element with RPG elements. That's what they said. Like, yeah, I can totally agree with that. Like, if I was to log into my character right now, I dress to look pretty, and somebody actually pointed that out before. They're like, you don't dress to be powerful or make your character like top notch. You try to look pretty. I'm like, yes, I do. That's kind of the nice thing about Endless Online. You don't have to be OP. You do to do certain things, like the horrible Odd quest, and you're like, Bling, what's the Odd quest? I don't know. You don't want to know. But I'm going to tell you anyways, because that's what this video is all about. So I'm going to pull this up and also play at the same time, simultaneously. Hey, look at that. That is a Game Boy. That is a pink Game Boy. That is good stuff right there. Oh no, did I delete it? Oh, no. I was saving that for later. Hold up. Maybe I can pull it out of the trash can. That sounds super good, doesn't it? Yep, I deleted it. No. Okay, basically the Odd quest is absolutely horrible. You have to collect so much. I'm going to just randomly talk about it while I pull up the list somebody posted for what you need to do for it. It's just, it's brutal. It really is. I asked people, what's the hardest quest? I already knew the answer, but I wanted to see if others would agree with it. Oh, someone over here said they found the toxic side of EO. Yep, it's definitely there, and I don't think it's going anywhere. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I totally had this ready to go earlier, but I am not ready now. What happened? I don't know, guys. Would I know of it? Have I ever completed it myself? No, absolutely not. It's insane. No way am I doing that. Basically, you have to collect 100 items of 100 of X item. I know for sure there's piggies, which, okay, back in the day when the server was so cramped, I mean, there was like no room to stand at all. You were literally standing wall to wall to wall. You were standing on people. You could have a stack of 50 people in one spot. That's how cramped the servers were back then. Now, imagine that. Imagine being in like a little map like I am now and just literally squares full of people. And now you're told, hey, in order to complete this quest, I'm going to send you into an area that's going to be like very rare spawns. Because where the pigs are, back in the day, there were not that many pigs. Just like these. Now, where I am in Tutorial Island, yeah, there's pigs here. But once you leave this island, you cannot go back. You are stuck. Or not stuck, I guess. How do I want to word this? You can't go back. So once you're off or on, you're stuck being on, but once you're off, you can't go back. Now, I just got a pig drop, so the game could make a liar out of me. That's the only reason that pig dropped, but I can tell you, I can promise you, it is not that easy to get a piggy at all. Especially back in the day. Getting 100 of these guys, that was not going to happen. And yet, somehow, somebody managed to do that. Many people did. Even to this day. So, basically, the Odd quest is considered, like, the ultimate boss, okay? Especially what's up there. They're called wreaths. They're like little ghosts. And you can't see some of them. You can see some of them, but others are invisible, and they're attacking you. I mean, they wipe you out. My experience going up into the Haunted Mansion for the very first time, or Haunted House, sorry. Haunted House for the very first time, someone was like, hey, can you tank for me? I'm like, yeah, sure. If you don't know what that means, all that means is I get onto an OP account. I take health pots with me, and then I just take hits while somebody's like attacking my character. So someone asked, well, hey, what do you have? Can you do that for me? I had a level 52. They gave me pots, or maybe I had some. I don't know. I don't know how many pots I had. I just know it was not nearly the amount I needed, which people go in there with like, what, 4,000? Probably 4,000. And I had like, I don't know, 400? Yeah. Guess how quickly I died. I am on the website right now. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about is the website. Like, I know, I'm jumping all over the place, but there's so much to cram into this. This is going to be like more than one episode. Monsters, that's what I'm looking for. Now, if I'm going to turn this around so you guys can read this. Now, this says Ancient Wreath on there, and you can see there's a picture missing. That's not an accident. You can't see this monster. It's not possible. I think they even took the map off. I'll show you what I mean by map. Okay, if I do this little orange dot, I hope the camera picks that up pretty good. This little orange dot, that's my character. The red ones, those are all the enemies. This blue one here, that is an entrance. Like, if I go like this, it's telling me that's something I can interact with. This green is another player. Purple is an NPC. Oh, look, a piggy. Can I pick that up? Haha, this item is protected by me. I told you guys. I don't know if you can read that on the bottom, and I have my little pointer turned off. Take it. I got 4. Ah! Thank you! Look at that. Like, do you see how sweet that person is? That's a sweet person right there. Like, that was pretty hard to run into back in the day. People were like, oh, don't you touch my pig. In fact, they would KS you. Do you know what KS means? That means they would kill steal you. They could do that back in the server. Like, you would be working so hard on killing a monster, and then you got this much left, and then some random dude comes in, right? And they just swipe kill it. They totally stole your kill. They get the item you were trying so hard to get, and that's it. That was it. Later, they added in, what's it called? It's basically like a kill steal protection where they can't take your item. I want to say player lock. I don't know if that's the right word, but anyways, yeah, I mean, it was very competitive back in the day. Even now, I don't know if there is still a lock like that. It used to be that when a player hit an enemy, that first hit is kind of registered, alright? It's registered as, hey, this one player, I belong to it, is the only person that can kill me. So other people around you couldn't attack that monster. And then even if you died, I think it was still locked for a while, kind of like how the protection lock was for items. So yeah, you couldn't do anything about it. I don't know if that's still a thing. I should totally see if it is. I should, like, practice on this guy. He ran off somewhere, though. Gosh, I'm jumping around everywhere, aren't I? Okay, I was going to show a picture of what's up at the haunted house. There we go. So this is what I'm looking for. These are the wreaths. These are up in haunted house. My camera's a little laggy, so hopefully this is in shot. It should be, because this is where my face is. Okay, back to playing the game. Sorry. Oh, I'm all over the place. I can't keep track of what I talked about when I haven't. Haunted house, Halloween event, collecting horns because I need 6. There's so much to go over. I don't even know where to start and to begin or where I'm at. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's check the horn count. I got 5. I need 6. Okay, we're doing good on that. Halloween event is supposedly going to start next week. I don't know when, but it's most likely guaranteed. Most likely. Haunted house is where the wreath... Okay, I remember now. the ultimate quest is trying to do the A quest. And you gotta collect 100 of X items. I know for sure piggies were one of them. Apparently there's a level lock too. I didn't know that. I don't know how accurate that is, but somebody said that you gotta be like level 25 maybe? I don't know. I think they said it was level 25 in order to first start it. There's already a level cap for when you can start the quest. Like, that's pretty bad, if you ask me. But, I don't know. I guess if it's the ultimate quest, it makes sense. And then, to make things worse, there was an ending point. You had to be level 38. So, what? That's like, oh. Okay, is this my lady? Okay. My lady. So, I was asking questions to people. And she said, level required to start was 28. Level required to finish was 33. Begins on the 6th floor of the haunted house. These are the requirements you have to do. Kill Reaper, and everything I'm about to list off are considered bosses in Endless Online. Kill Reaper. Kill Anudo Ninja. Kill Octo. Kill Apozen. That was a pretty hard one. Apozen used to be like the top-notch thing that you had to kill until the AWE quest started, and then that was like, you know, the boss level. Like, think level 100 in Sword Art Online. That's what we're talking about. Alright, then you had to get 100 pickies, 100 snake teeth, 100 tenba bags, 100 imp stings, 100 worm heads, get 10 dragon wings? What? Again, I never did this. Get 500 player kills in order to complete the AWE quest. You have to kill 400 people, and if you don't know, there is a player versus player area. A player... Go, why? A player versus player area, which back in the day, good luck just getting through the door, okay? People were just sitting there. So you got the door, and then you go through. There's like a row of people that were just killing people as they came in. Which, thinking about it now, that's a really smart idea, because how else are you going to get your player kills in, right? That was pretty smart. But I wonder how many people were actually doing it for that reason. In fact, most likely they were doing it just to be a jerk. Like, ha ha ha, you can't get in. You suck. I'm level like 120. What are you, 5? Yeah, that totally sounds like an Endless Online person right there. Is that another gold one? Oh my goodness, guys. I got 6. Alright, let's go turn those in. Alright, there was something else I had to read. Reward. Ancient Wreath Key. And that unlocks the top level of the haunted house, which, again, you got mobs that they hit hard. They kill you fast. And they're invisible. Some of them are invisible. You don't see them coming, so... yeah, that's the Ancient Wreath quest. Oh, and 50,000 experience points. Honestly, I don't know if that's even worth it. If I was trying to get experience points, I'd probably do the Tenba quest. That's a lot easier. If you kill 60 of those things, you get experience points, and you also get Tenba bags, which, depending on who you're selling it to, you can probably sell it for a good, like, 3 to 5k, depending, because a lot of people are trying to make their... I don't know if it's Oron or the Baruta. You know, I think it's the Oron that you need that to make it with. Dragon wings and... wait. No, 20 Tenba bags? It's been a while since I crafted it. Let me talk to this dude. And get whatever it is my reward is. Yahoo! You gained 500 experience points in 2 health pots. Wow, thanks. That's actually pretty good. Okay, and you saw me click on him. I now cannot click on him again. It's done. I'm clicking on him. Nothing's popping up. It's done. I can't go back, right? So, let's see where we're at. I'm level 2. Yay! I got 34 gold. I am so rich right now. Experience points. Oh, 1,966. TNL, 1,627. Now, let's pause and really look into what I just said. I am level 2. I'm level 2. I am killing things that give me 16 experience points. what was it? Okay, 10. There's something else I'm going to add on. Just to let you know how hard this game was. And then we're going to go over here. And we're going to kill some snakes. Just so I can throw that into it with my experience numbers. This guy might have got them all. I don't know, guys. But if he did, we can just go over to the next side, really. Oh, there's a snake. He blends in so well. I barely saw him. As you can see, it takes a while to kill. Where are we? Like 15 seconds? Oh my goodness. I can see I'm halfway off camera, so I'm trying to scoot back in, but I got a bit of a lag. So, oh! 22. That wasn't bad. So, we're looking at 22 at most. I'm almost dead because of that snake. 16. And 10, was it? Yeah, 10. Oh, and there's a 12. Okay, back to the tab here. I'm level 2. I need 1,605. Which, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. But here's the thing. I believe, if I remember correctly, there was an experience increase. Like, double. So everything you're seeing was half of that in the original. Again, the original main is no longer working. You can't access that. And if you were to go to endless-online.com, that's where the main was, the original server. You can still go to the website and check it out if you wanted to, but you can't download it. Or if you did, it's no longer like up and running. You'll get a server is no longer available message of that, something like that. So where you would have to go is game.eoserve, and that's spelled S-E-R-V. There is no E. .net/index. Okay, so back on the main. The experience points was so little. The grind is intense. Like, it's crazy. Now, Sausage actually did a double experience. I think they marked that on their website, too. Let me just double check, but if I remember correctly, that's what they did. They upped the EXP by 2. If it's still on the website. They changed things, though. I don't see it here. Anyways, that's what I remember hearing. And I know goats used to give 8. So let's go kill this goat. Whoops. Hold ups. Hold ups. Oh, to my goodness. Okay, goat, you're going to die. He gives 16. Yeah, okay. I know goats used to give 8. So yeah, double is definitely accurate. Let's go find another quest to do. Oh, let's go do the hidden treasure. That means I have to go down. Now, I don't remember if these quests were originally added to the main server or if these were added afterwards. It's been a very long time since I have been on Tutorial Island on the main. The last time I played was 2015.